So we've got our client's as found car here, 1969 car that has been off the road for, I believe, decades. It's got a California black plate and highly original with one ancient paint job, maybe of questionable quality, decades ago also. So we're just gonna find out what we got here. She fires right up now since the lads have just made a few adjustments under the hood, got the accelerator linkage so it does not stick wide open. And we're gonna see what we've got here. We're gonna put the camera in the car. The engine sounds really good. So we're going to find out what we've got. My foreman said there might be a brake booster issue, and I noticed when I just stepped on the brake, the idle went up, and that's an indication of an air leak. So I stepped on the brake, the idle goes up. That means it's running maybe a little on the rich side, and you step on the brake and actuate the booster, and it's introducing air into the system, so it runs better because it was a little on the rich side because it's cold in the beginning. I let off the brake and the idle settles back down. So that's a classic diagnosis for a faulty brake booster or some sort of air leak in the booster system. I'm going to step on the brake again. I don't know if you can hear that, but the idle's going up. The tachometer is not presently working. And we expect a lot of things to need fixing. You notice the heater levers are broken. Again, the car sat for decades. It's a blank palette kind of car. But I'm going to see what it's like moving it with what appears to be a tired brake booster, or maybe more than tired. Let me just get it in neutral. Brake off. Let's just, oh, I'm rolling. And because I was just hardly on the brake. I think we need to try to reverse and see what's going to happen. Oh. Oh boy, standing on the brake. To really get it to stop, I have to take it out of gear. If I put it in forward, she's going to take off. And see, I can hardly stop. I got to take it out of drive, otherwise it just keeps going. These cars are really designed to have a booster in the braking system. So it's not just when you lose the booster, it's not just that you revert to manual brakes unboosted. It's worse because they're not designed to work effectively without a booster or a servo system. So let's try to back up now. And it's probably because I've got my foot on the gas, on the brake, and it's idling up. That's why it wants to squeal the wheels when I put it in gear. I'm almost going to have to let off so the idle will drop down so that it won't be shocking when it hits reverse. Well, since we know we really can't go, I'm going to coast forward a little bit just to give our viewers a taste of what this car will be like going down the road. This is just in neutral. And if I really push the brake hard, I can stop. But if it's in gear, it really doesn't want to stop. Yeah, let's just back in the shop. She backs up really well. The engine runs great. I noticed a little bit of smoke. Of course, she hasn't been out to be blown out, but we'll have to investigate how far we go with the engine work on this car.